Can you speak about our free will and the everyday choices? And does that ever change anything from what was already planned in our destiny? Here's what I can answer about that. My understanding of free will, and I've spent my entire life channeling, so I've spent a lot of time looking at this. Our experience of free will is how much we're going to align with our spiritual health, the resonance of our higher self, embodying our divinity. How much are we choosing to come into alignment with what we already agreed we would show up to, versus resisting or running from what we already agreed to. So the free will doesn't change the agreements of what we said we would show up to. The free will is our personal experience, how in alignment or how in resistance we are to showing up to what we already said we were going to walk ourselves through in this lifetime. So for example, when we are living from our free will instead of consecrating our free will to divine will, you can run into all kinds of walls and blockages in your life, obstacles, traumatic relationships, unnecessary near-death experiences or physical illnesses or accidents, because you are running so hard from what you said you were going to do in this lifetime. You can't change what you already said you were going to do. The game's already on. As soon as you're in that body, as soon as you're in the human avatar incarnation of who you said you're going to be, it is game on. And you are there to fulfill what you already promised yourself you were going to fulfill. So the journey of free will is, how easy or hard are you going to make it on yourself to come into alignment with what you said you would receive, what you said you would give, what you said you would serve, what you said you would step up into, what you said you would embody, who you said you would marry, who you said you would fulfill your divine purpose with, who you said you would co-create with, who you said you would, the children you said that you would have, the souls that you said you wouldn't walk with in this lifetime. What's so interesting is, like, once we get boots on the ground in our human body, our free will is about either how comfortable and aligned and willing we can show up to that journey, or how uncomfortable and painful we can make it on ourselves to show up to the story, to the movie, to the plot that we already plotted for ourselves as our destiny before we ever came here.